What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Survival Challenge. The last episode was awful. We lost both of our games. Didn't play too badly, but we didn't manage to pick up any points. It's time to turn our attention, though, to FA Cup action today, where the draw has not been kind to us. You can see here we have Arsenal. We are at home, so we'll have home advantage. That is a small consolation, but not expecting to progress any further than this, to be honest. If we do, it will just be a bonus. Oh. Squad, not big enough. Had to forfeit the last game. Well, the last episode, I asked you whether we thought we should sign some players. We're going to have to. We are going to have to because we are now out of the FA Cup. That would have been a good opportunity for us to get some bonus funds. But we had to forfeit it. That is shocking. So to make sure this forfeit malarkey doesn't happen again, we're going to try and bring in some players on loan. I don't want to sign any players on a permanent because I think that kind of goes against the whole aim of the Survival Challenge. However, looking at the players from the Premier League that are listed for loan, there are some really decent names on there. Alex Iwobi from Arsenal, obviously he's got potential, does play a few games, we can afford his wages, so I'm just going to make a little shortlist here, scrolling through. Brendan Galloway, another player, he had some first team action at Everton. Charlie Masonda as well, good youngster from my club, Chelsea. Dele Alli is on the loan list. Obviously, we had him in the Southampton career. Is he too good? Duncan Watmore as well. We could really build a decent team. Oh, why have Man United put him up for loan? He's their new signing, but we could really build a decent squad just by getting players in on loan. The only problem is we don't have the budget to do them all. James Wilson, Jason Denayer as well. What a couple of players. John Swift is obviously now at Reading. This is insane. Iheanacho. Wow. There's some talent on this list. I'll put together a short list and we'll go from there. So this is the short list. Really surprised at some of the names on here. We've got to pick a few who we want to join. Obviously, we've got to keep an eye on the wage budget as well to make sure we don't go over. But if we can afford Iheanacho, he would be the obvious choice because he's a top player. He's going to go a long way in the game. His salary is $9,000. So one of the more expensive people on this list. However, I would love to bring him in. Let's see if Manchester City will accept that offer. So that's a striker, so we'll leave the other attacking options for now. Kennedy's on the list also, as is James Wilson, but I want to kind of secure things up at the back. I have a feeling though, Paddy McNair's wages was only 3k a week. In you come, lad. I thought he would be on a lot more wages than that. I thought his salary would be far greater, but Paddy McNair would be a decent option just to secure things up at the back. Then I think out wide we could do with a bit of freshening up. Patrick Roberts, obviously very quick. Recently signed for Manchester City from Fulham, I think. So putting that loan bid in, his salary is also only 3k. If they were all to sign, that would be absolutely insane. Not sure what I'm doing with these negotiations here. Offering them all a deal until the end, well, a one-year deal, which would see them sign until the end of the season. But I think we would be able to have quite a decent squad. Duncan Watmore is on that list as well. But I'm going to go for... Thinking about the spine of the team, I'm going to go for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's only on 4k, so we would be able to afford him as well. Well, those will be all the offers for now. If they all accept, we have a decent squad on our hands. Had another offer come in for Jay Simpson, this time from Sporting Gijón. That's how you pronounce it, I think. Over £500,000. It's a big offer for Jay Simpson, but he's not going anywhere. We are trying to build the squad, not deplete it even further. Look at this, in the nick of time as well, as we're just about to take on Southampton. All of our loan offers were accepted, so we can bring them all in. That gives me great hope going forward to the end of this season. Absolutely insane, some of these signings. Patrick Roberts, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. We have got a lot of options. Paddy McNair at the back. I'm going to stall it just to make sure we can get Iheanacho. Yeah, we can. I'm sure we can afford it, but I'd rather Iheanacho come in first. Yes, we can. There we go. He's in. We've got a striker that's going to score us some goals. Where's Paddy McNair? Let's go back. Make sure we don't forget about him. 4 unbelievable additions to the squad. Look at that lineup. 4-4-2 formation will stay the same. Kelechi Iheanacho will partner Jay Simpson up front. Ruben Loftus-Cheek goes into midfield to play alongside Robbie Weir. Patrick Roberts is going to use his pace out wide on the right-hand side. And Paddy McNair is going to come in to partner Parks in the centre of our defence. All of a sudden, we've got a decent spine to our team.
With an early booking.
Free kick played short. Patrick Roberts, who's already been booked, cuts inside, has the shot on his left foot. Patrick Roberts! Wow! How's that for a 9-minute debut so far? Don't point to the badge, mate. You're only on loan, but that was a screamer. If he does that on the regular, we've got no problem picking up points. Unbelievable strike. The dip, the accuracy, the power, everything you need in a shot. 1-0, loving life. Free kick, delivered by Cedric, headed on by Kulka. It's not dealt with. Bertrand has the shot. Cloesi kind of sits on it. Patrick Roberts pokes the ball forward to Jay Simpson. Can he go past the defender? He has done. Has he got the strength to hold them off? He can. Pokes it through to Iheanacho on his debut. What a save from McCarthy. And what a chance to double our lead. Chance to break from this. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Good bit of skill to go past one man. Lays it down the right to Patrick Roberts. Wants to cut inside. Has cut inside. He goes down. Ooh, could have been a pen there if you ask me. Corner then to Southampton. 10 minutes before half-time. It's a good ball. It's flicked on. Nathan Redmond is going to get there. Got a chance to shoot. Cuts inside. Far too easy for Nathan Redmond. Made our defenders look foolish once again. And rifled the ball past Chisak. It's 1-1. We have got to defend set pieces better than that. The moment Redmond picked up the ball here, looked as though there was no danger. He's just skipped past his man. It's a top finish. It's a really, really good strike, but not what we need. Oh, great turn from Loftus-Cheek. He's got Patrick Roberts on the outside of him. Picks him out. Can he play it back inside? He can. Jay Simpson, tight angle. That was inches away. I don't know. I kind of panicked and wanted to get the shot away to make sure we tested the keeper, but we haven't managed to hit the target, but that was close. Although I could have squared it across goal. Oh, why are they trying to replay this? Oh. Is there one last chance before the break? Simpson picks out Robbie Weir. Plays it on to Iheanacho. What a strike. Saved by McCarthy and headed away, I think, by Ryan Bertrand. We might be able to pick up the ball, though, and have another go at goal. Half-time whistle literally about to go. Here's Cloesi. Knocks it inside. Ball finds Jay Simpson, who lays it off. Kennedy sees Cox on the outside. On the volley. McCarthy doesn't deal with it. Iheanacho stabs it goalwards. Half-time whistle has gone. Very positive signs from that first half. We've played very well indeed. Nathan Redmond's brilliance got Southampton level after we took an early lead through that wonder strike from Patrick Roberts. Anybody's game, this one. Ball is lofted forward. It's going to be headed backwards. Geordie Classy picks up possession, finds Davis. He's gone past two players. Not quite sure how he's done that. He might have a chance to shoot as well. Great link-up play, and I think Chisak has pulled off an absolute wonder save. Iheanacho coming forward. He's got runners ahead of him. I think one of them is Patrick Roberts. Already scored one. He's going to have a chance to make it another here. Get the shot away, Patrick. Wow, straight at Alex McCarthy. Unlucky, though. Good counter-attack. Here's Cedric storming forward for Southampton. Plays a nice 1-2 with Davies, but Long takes over now. Got a man in the box. Cloesi hasn't dealt with it. And James Ward-Prowse, who is not known for his heading ability, has powered a header past Chisak. 2-1 Southampton, 25 minutes remaining. I'm disappointed with that. Very disappointed with that defending. Really good play initially down the right-hand side, but Cloesi v Ward-Prowse in the air. I don't know what Cloesi's doing. He's just fallen over, and Chisak shouldn't be flapping at that. Ball is lofted forwards. Got to be dealt with. Andy Carroll, big aerial threat in there for Southampton. The ball is dropped to Cedric. Don't want to give any penalties away. Here's Davies on the edge. Shrugs off his man. How's he still got possession? I've got no idea. He was off balance. Still managed to get the shot away, and Chisak had to make another save. 10 minutes then of normal time remaining. Running out of time. Here is Simpson. What's he going to do here? Lays one off. Loftus-Cheek takes a touch. Has the strike! Nearly another wonderful debut goal, but it's just centimetres past that post. It's a good forward run, this. It's a very good run. He's been brought down. That's an awful challenge from Jose Fonte. He knows exactly what he's doing. Is it third time lucky for Dean Cox? He's had two poor efforts today. Can he make up for it now? It would be unbelievable timing. McCarthy spilled it again. I spoke about this in the last episode. We're just too slow to react to loose balls. Oh, it's a good flick on by Kennedy. Here's Cloesi. Lost out to Jay Rodriguez. Ball is played back to McCarthy, though. Touch isn't good, and he panicked a little bit. Can we win this header? Yes, we can. Iheanacho. What's he going to do with it here? Tries to play... Well, he'd looked for a 1-2. Cloesi still in possession. Robbie Weir. Good turn. Back to Cloesi. Can he finish? Southampton coming forward. Oriol Romeu into the path of Jay Rodriguez. Chisak comes, decides to retreat. Rodriguez has given it away, and then we've given it straight back to Oriol Romeu. Might punish us here. We're deep into stoppage time anyway, so even if we get the ball back, we're not going to be able to do anything with it. However, I didn't want to give a penalty away. That was not my plan. Come on, Chizak. Be a hero, lad. Tadic to step up. He's taking his time about it. He's fired it wide, but that was literally the very last kick of the game. Full-time whistle's gone. Our slide down the table continues. So disappointed to lose that last game. It started off so well with that Roberts wonder strike. We've changed the formation for this trip to Bournemouth though. We're going to go with the 4-3-3. Kelly comes in to do that holding midfield role, giving Robbie Weir and Loftus-Cheek a bit more freedom. Also with the pace of Roberts and the constant determination and running of Dean Cox, I feel like we could be a threat out wide, whipping those balls in to Kelechi Iheanacho, who had a golden opportunity to grab a debut goal and didn't take it. Would have made the game 2-0. Could have been a very, very different story last time out, but hopefully he can make up for it today and get himself on that score sheet. Kelly in possession. If he looks inside, he'll see Robbie Weir. He has done. Bournemouth very deep and very compact early on here. Kelechi Iheanacho going to get the effort in on goal. He's dragged it wide though, but positive start. That's what I want to see. Us attacking from the off. Here's Kennedy. Cuts inside. Got Cox outside of him on the left. Here he goes. Dean Cox, this is where he's dangerous. Cutting back on that right foot, and he's done it so well. Again, Dean Cox, can he finish? Sylvain Distin with a great block. And this corner is going to be driven to the edge where there is a man waiting on the volley. Paddy McNair. Ugh. Free kick, played short. Robbie Weir, wow. Challenge coming in seconds. Kelly's picked up the ball though. Paddy McNair finds Robbie Weir. He's going to hit one from distance. Left-footed. Dipped and forced Boruc into the save. Corner this time will just be an in-swinger from Cox. Keeper comes, goes back. Header from Loftus-Cheek off the bar. Parks keeps the attack alive in his own special way before giving the ball away, and it's booted clear. Wow. Still got possession. Not a lot going on. He's found a gap though. Kelly will lay this off. Robbie Weir left-footed again. Really good strike. He's caught late. No free kick given, just a corner. Here's Ranty. He's got plenty of pace. Look at that. Getting away down the right-hand side. Stands the ball up. There's a man free at the back. Kelly does enough, though, to put him off. Stayed down, though. That's a bit of a worry. Bournemouth with one possession back here as well. Dangerous area. They've played it forward. Atsu. Is he offside? He must be offside. You are kidding me. What a terrible goal to concede. Just Robbie Weir. That challenge from behind. One, it was two-footed. And you're not allowed to tackle from behind. And because Kelly's injured, he's played him onside. And Atsu has just rifled it into the top corner. I'm not having that. Go on, Patrick. All the way. Hit one. Score another screamer. Oh, Kelly pokes it forward. Loftus-Cheek. Iheanacho with a chance to shoot. He does. Straight at the goalkeeper, unfortunately. Loftus-Cheek knocks it on. Iheanacho. Got a little bit of pace. What's he going to do here? Can he poke it through to Cox? He can. He's all on his own, though. Dean Cox going to have to do something magical here. He's been brought down. Inside or outside the box? Yeah, just outside. I thought it was. He's got excited, though. Go on, Dino. Whip this goalwards and make it awkward for the goalkeeper. He's whipped it goalwards. I thought that flew in. I literally thought that flew in. Bit of a waste, really. Here's Robbie Weir. Touches it on. It's touched on one more by Loftus-Cheek. Patrick Roberts. Got no support on that right-hand side. He waits for Cloesi on the overlap. Good hit from Cloesi. Goes across goal. Bounced in front of Boruc, which made it awkward. But he done well to hold on to it. Not that we'd have reacted quick enough anyway. Ball lofted into the box. Probably the last action of the half. It's headed away by Kelly. Hopefully we can launch a bit of a counter-attack here. Robbie Weir. Got no options really ahead of him. So he goes to Cloesi. Oh, touch, mate. Really good touch. Now Bournemouth on the attack. McNair coming across. Can't block the cross. It goes into the back stick. Ranty's header goes over the crossbar. There you go, half-time whistle has gone. We're one down. We don't deserve to be one down. We've played quite well, actually. Bournemouth have had some chances of their own. I'm not going to say it was completely one-sided, but a really, really sloppy goal to concede from a defensive point of view. Again, we've given ourselves an uphill battle going into the second half. We need to get something to stop this bad run of form. Cloesi touches it on to Patrick Roberts. Great first touch. Opened up some space for himself. Iheanacho's ahead of him, and he's picked him out. What can Iheanacho do here? Can he get in on goal? It's a tight angle. That is my fault. That's what that is. Why am I shooting from there? Loftus-Cheek finds Cloesi. On one more to Roberts. Can he keep that in? I think he will. Can he cut inside? He certainly can. Can he get the shot away? Yes, he can. Thought it was deja vu. Literally thought he was going to rifle that tops again. Looking to cut inside his man, but he's got to pick the right time because time is of the essence here. We might only get one last effort in on goal. Here's Roberts. He's picked out Kennedy, who can strike a ball. Does strike it. Not well. Not very well. He's hit better efforts than that this season. They're heading for the corner here, are they? Full-time whistle's gone, guys. We've lost again. I think that's 4 on the bounce now. This is starting, the reality of this challenge is starting to hit me in the face as we come into the second half of the season. We started so brightly. Again, it was a decent display. Second half was pretty poor. We didn't create a lot. But neither did Bournemouth. And they've come out of this with everything. So we have slipped into the bottom half of the Premier League table. We've played 21 games as well, meaning Stoke have got a game in hand. If they win that, we're going to go down to 12th. Arsenal are now leading the way. They've got a game in hand on second place, Chelsea as well. Middlesbrough have slipped down to 3rd and Liverpool in 4th. So the table is starting to take a bit of shape. It's taken a while, but both Manchester clubs still struggling. None of them are in the top 6. Down at the bottom, Watford still massively struggling. Burnley and Swansea, but we are now only 15 points. I know that sounds ridiculous because it sounds like a lot, but we are only 15 points adrift of the relegation zone. And the way things are going, we could find ourselves being dragged into a relegation dogfight. So we've got to make sure that that doesn't happen in the next few episodes. But for now, this one is over. Make sure you drop a like if you've enjoyed, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and we'll see you next time.